All right, so is the writing on the wall? Should Drew go to AEW? Should he
Hell
continue?
yeah, he should
You
have been
sure?
there. And it's crazy, yo, how like these wrestlers they'll sign like these real big contracts. So we thought that Drew was on the way out, and then The Rock gave him that sword and that brand new contract, and then you see his booking subsequent to that. Like he was involved in the hottest angle last year with CM Punk, where they had their trilogy that culminated in the Hell in the Cell match, and was critically acclaimed by fans and sports journalists, wrestling journalists alike. And then this year he's came close to the sun. He's like Icarus. He flies too close to the sun, but he burns every time. He never is able to actually get past the being the contender.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like he's permanent second fiddle, if that. That's the best he's got. It's crazy because he's without a doubt one of the best wrestlers on the roster. Not just wrestlers, but stars in terms of like the promo ability, the look, the in ring skills, the social media. So, like Drew, he ticks all the boxes. If you were trying to create a wrestler, you could not create a better wrestler from scratch than Drew McIntyre. And so the insistence of him coming up short, I don't see what happens. I don't see what's the point. I would have been put the belt on him.
Yeah. Pretty disappointing, but I think we both knew that since it was the opener and it was very unlikely both WWE championships were going to change hands at Saturday Night main event. But I think I've asked this 3 times. What's next for Drew McIntyre?
We ask this on a weekly basis. It
every
seems
time,
because
every time he loses another match, like we react. So what's next?
when the
I feel like
Bloodline Hunter thing dissolved,
I definitely asked this at the beginning of the year, though. I know
you
that.
did.
I
I know
definitely
that's
asked.
what I was referencing because
Yeah.
when he stopped going after the Bloodline, and then it was like okay, and then they put him in the feud with Damian Priest out of nowhere, and it's like okay, so for what? And then they do the Damian Priest also kind of gets the same kind of treatment, except for he's not constantly in the title picture. Like
Right.
Damian Priest gets a lot of cool feuds, but like what happens afterwards? Aside from it's just like he doesn't like this guy doesn't like him. They're gonna fight backstage a few times, and Damien's gonna look really cool, but ultimately like how does that advance his character or his story or it doesn't. They're stuck in a perpetual loop. I would love to see Drew McIntyre versus Adam Hangman Page, even though it's not happening because Drew signed like a. I'm pretty sure they have him under like a 5-year deal, his last contract extension. But I'd be lying if I would say that he wouldn't do wonders in AEW in terms of like this, the new talent that he could work with. Like imagine him versus, like I said, Hangman Adam Page or Kenny Omega or just a wild card. Let's throw Powerhouse Hobbs, somebody like that. Like there's a lot of really interesting matchups. Okada, you could do Takeshita.
Moxley.
Moxley, of course, like all these great matches, and they're all fresh. I don't think I've ever seen any of these wrestlers tie up with Drew before.
Mm.